Welcome to Kaumudy Global. For the past months, media across the world is busy reporting some crucial updates about two countries. Undoubtedly, it is Russia and Ukraine and their unending war. More clearly saying, the war between Putin and Zelensky, as it seems. Due to a Russian military buildup surrounding Ukrainian territory, bilateral tension increased throughout the year 2021. On February 24, 2022, the conflict significantly escalated when Russia invaded mainland Ukraine. 4 Russian presumptions have been proven to be incorrect since the start of the conflict on the said February 24. That the Ukrainian government would fall and Russian forces would quickly seize Kyiv and other Ukrainian cities, that the European Union would struggle to demonstrate, resolve and respond to this aggression, and also the Western world would be divided and uncertain in its reaction. The larger international community would not denounce Russia's invasion. But many countries still stay neutral or even silent on the much massive Russia-Ukraine war. Coming to India's stand. India's neutrality over the war in Ukraine has exposed its vulnerability. New Delhi depends on Russia for military supplies, and so even though Russia is blatantly violating Ukraine's territorial sovereignty in an attempt to recreate its erstwhile empire, India has opted to stay silent. The latest report suggests that Pakistan somehow stands for Ukraine. That is, it is entangled in yet another controversy as Islamabad has been found supplying arms and ammunition to Kyiv in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. That is, as per reports, Pakistan is not impartial in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict and has been involved in supplying arms and ammunition that is made in Pakistan for the end use of Ukraine. That is, Pakistan is supporting Ukraine. Islamabad is apparently utilizing third country-based defense suppliers and contractors to route these defense sales to Ukraine, reported Europe-based publication Geopolitik. Credible inputs suggest that Islamabad-based arms supplier MS-DMI Associates has been in contact with Bulgaria-based firm MS Defense Industry Group to facilitate the supply of manufactured defense stores to the Ukrainian government. Separately, a Slovakia-based defense company MS Chemica had reportedly approached MS Kestrel, a defense supplier of ammunition of Pak Ordnance of Factories, on behalf of Ukraine's defense ministry. MS Kestrel, it may be using the conflict to spread its activities to countries adjacent to Ukraine, namely Poland, Romania and Slovakia, as the CEO of Kestrel, Liaquat Ali Beg, visited these countries in May and June this year. In another such development, Kyiv-based Ukrainian company MS Formac was learned to have approached Pakistan-based MS Blue Lines Cargo Private Limited to ship gloves meant for use by the Ukrainian army. The evidence of Ukraine using Pakistan-made ammunition comes from no other than Ukraine Weapon Tracker, a website which tracks usage or capture of weapons and ammunitions in Ukraine. The website mentions that Armed Forces of Ukraine, that is AFU artillery, uses 122 mm high explosive fragmentation artillery shells made in Pakistan Ordnance Factory. After making a self-goal in February 2022, when the Pakistan's PM Imran Khan visited Russia during the onset of Ukrainian war, this is another incident which puts the country's image at stake. Islamabad is now out to make money off the Russia-Ukraine war by supplying much-needed ammunition to Ukraine. The Ukrainian military is reportedly using Pakistan-made artillery against Russian troops. Pakistan has awarded a contract worth USD 85.6 million for modernizing T-80 UD battle tanks to Ukrainian state arms conglomerate Ukraine Oberon prawn. Earlier this year, Ukraine also discussed with Pakistan new orders for the supply of 6TD1 and 6TD2 engines. Ukraine's relation with Pakistan are largely about weapons. Over the past few decades, Islamabad has been among the most loyal clients of Ukraine's arms industry. Last year, Pakistan Army Chief visited Ukraine, eyeing to shop sophisticated arms. Pakistan has been keen to enhance defense cooperation with Ukraine on the basis of the transfer of technology and joint ventures in the future, as both sides can benefit from each other's experience. Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa stated this during his visit to a military test site in Kharkiv region of Ukraine last year. He had also witnessed field tests of various weapons and equipment and took a keen interest in the test and appreciated the performance of all ranks associated with the projects. The Pakistan Army Chief said that defense cooperation between both countries has traditionally been an important component of Pak-Ukraine bilateral relations. As the war is intensifying in several ways, including the Russian forces launched more missile attacks at Ukrainian cities, Ukrainian forces pressed their counteroffensives in the east and the south. According to the Russian President Vladimir Putin, he claimed he invaded Ukraine to denazify the country, and it remains Russia's ultimate goal. I am Shreya signing off. If you like the video, please subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates.